Alright guys, Mr. Foxy here and welcome to episode 4 in my playthrough of Feed the Beast. Now, between episodes, all I've done is basically been mining once again. I will be doing a lot of this off camera, probably between episodes. I've also put a modded chest just here, and if you've noticed, I've actually extended this building. I've added 2 more 9x9s joined, and that should be big enough for what we are going to be doing. Obviously we can extend this if and when we need to, but for now this is fine. I've also messed around with Optifine so that we can get connected textures like so, and we've also got, I think it's called multi-core chunk loading, so we'll see how well that works. I forgot to actually turn that on in all the other episodes, but there you have it. But anyway, this episode we are hopefully going to be getting into some thermal expansion. And we're going to be starting off with obviously getting 2 machines, the first being a pulverizer. Now the pulverizer will basically pulverize ores into dust, and there's a chance of getting 2 dust per ore. And then we want something called a powered furnace, which will basically smelt 1 dust into 1 dust into 1 ingot. So there's a chance at doubling our ore output basically from the same amount of copper or however many ores. But anyway, let's actually get cracking. Let's make the pulverizer first. We'll make the machines and then we'll make the power source for them. Being Buildcraft items, they do need some power, and that'll come from engines. But we need some pistons, flint, some copper. We need a redstone reception coil, which is created like so, not too bad. We also need a machine frame. Cool. What do we need for the powered furnace? Machine frame and another redstone reception coil. Basically the same, but we need 2 bricks instead of 2 flint, and also the redstone changes. Alright, that shouldn't be too bad. Need to make the piston. I do believe it is made like so. We need that. Got cobblestone. We also need some wood, I think. And some iron. Let's get those and let's minium stone it. So I think it's this-ish. Something like this. There we go, got a piston. We also need some gold, some glass to make a machine frame. Should have that. So the gold, we'll make 2 of these. There we go, got 2 machine frames. We also need a redstone reception coil. 2 of them. Cool. We also need ourselves 4 pieces of copper for the bottom, and need some bricks. Right, I know how to get bricks. Made from clay, aren't they? Cool. Right, let's use the minium stone in a special way. Get some clay blocks. Place them down. And then break them. Don't need that much clay really. That should do. Right, let's chuck those in there. Cool. Right, while they're doing that, let's get the flint for the other machine. And let's get that made. Right, it's the pulverizer, wasn't it? Pulverizer. Okay, we can make that now. Cool, let's do it. Piston. Redstone reception coil, machine frame, 2 of those, and then the flint. The pulverizer. Cool. There's the first part. Now I need the powered furnace, which is the bricks. We're just waiting on the bricks. Shouldn't take too long. Got 4 there and 4 there. Cool. Well, let's make it. Redstone reception coil, machine frame, bricks, redstone, and then the copper. This was the powered furnace. Right, where should we place these down? I'm thinking just let's think about where we're going to have the power. I'm thinking our power plant will be on this wall. So if we're going to have our engines, let's say here, and then the conduit maybe under the floor. Let's have the pulverizer here and the powered furnace here. Cool, that should do. Yeah, that'll be alright for a bit. Right, let's get some power hooked up to these now so that they can run, and then I'll show you how they can work. Now I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to go for some steam engines, and they're called hobbyist steam engines from Railcraft, I think. They require some gold nuggets, some glass, some pistons, and some gold plated gears. Cool, that's pretty simple. Need some more pistons though. Right, how many of these do we want? I'm thinking around about 6. Let's see if we can make 6 of them. So let's make 6 pistons first. Right. So it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And the glass, and then the golden nuggets, and the gold plated gears. The gears are alright. So if we've got 6, we need 12 gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Right, start with wooden. And then upgrade to cobble. Well, stone gears. And then we need the golden nuggets around it. It's about that. Great, we're 1 off. It's always the case, isn't it? Right, we've got 12 of those. That's cool, okay. And obviously, probably going to need 1 more. Ish. Yeah, that'll do. That, and the pistons, and then the plates gives us the 6 engines we need. Cool. Right, we need some way of transporting the power from these. Let's just go and... oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Please just come down, spider, so I can kill you. Do my head in. Right, there we go. Alright then, let's just go and place these down how we want them. Right, how are we going to do this? If I just place one down, I'll show you how they work. Just right click it. It requires steam, well it actually uses steam to power the engine kind of thing, well produce the energy, which requires some coal or charcoal or coal coke, and also we need some water to it. Now I've got a bit of a fancy way of getting some water to it. It uses another machine called an aqueous accumulator, but we'll actually set up the engines manually and make sure they're working right before we get to anything fancy like that. But we need to make some wooden pipes, just 8 at the minute. We need to transfer them into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 conductive pipes. Conductive pipes absorb energy from these engines. Place them like so. Stick these up here. And you'll see that some of these are rotated the wrong way. Now it's pretty simple to fix that and make sure they're rotating this way to the pipe. Because basically whatever they are facing with the blue end, they will pump power into. We don't want power going into engines, we want it coming out. So we need a wrench from Buildcraft. Pretty simple to make. It is 1 wooden gear into a stone gear. Stone gear in the middle, iron like so. Gives us the wrench. There's also a couple of other different wrenches that will work as well. Just keep right clicking until it faces the right way. There we go. Cool stuff. Right then, okay. So, that's that. We now need to transfer the energy to behind these machines. And I'm thinking probably the best way of doing that is golden conducting pipes. Let's see how much gold we've got. Oh wow, we've only got 3 on us. Let's convert a little bit of gold. We only need about 16, so what I'm going to do, just get 1 more piece of gold, and then turn it into golden transport pipes, then upgrade them to conductive pipes. Cool, right, let's connect these all up. And I'm thinking go down here, under the floor, like so. Maybe not that far down, but you get the idea. Just to here maybe. Then to there. Oh, that was perfect amount as well. Not bad. And then obviously we'll put down our marble again. Make it all look lovely. Right, cool. That is getting, well, it will get power to our pulverizer and powered furnace. There is better ways of transporting energy with thermal expansion pipe kind of things. But we haven't got the resources for those just yet. They're actually called conduits and they're much, much better. And you can actually store energy into a energy cell. But we're not onto that yet. This is a good starting off point though. Right then, I'm thinking we need the aqueous accumulator now, maybe. Yeah, let's try and make it. Right, how's it made? Right, it's a bucket, some glass, another machine frame, not too bad. Pneumatic servo and some tin. Right, we need to we need another gold ingot. So let's get that sorted. There we are, lovely stuff. Pneumatic servo, that's pretty easy. What was it? Oh right. There we go, pneumatic servo. We also need the machine frame. No, I've got them wrong way around. Machine frame. Cool. What else do we need? Tin, and we need a bucket. Got a tin. 1, 2. There we go. Right, we've got everything. Let's make it. Bucket, machine frame, pneumatic servo, tin, and what else? Glass. Cool, aqueous accumulator. Right, this doesn't require power, however it does require us to make some more piping so that we can get the water from the machine to the actual engines. So, we need to make some waterproof piping now. Waterproof piping, let's just search for pipes. We need to make some golden waterproof pipe, which requires pipe waterproofing, which is either beeswax or cactus green, which comes from cactus. But we can also use some red, rose red, with aluminium stone to get cactus green. So hopefully we've got some rose red somewhere. Yeah, we've got a little bit. Let's get that sorted. There's a cactus green, and then pipe waterproofing. Cool. We shouldn't need too much pipe waterproofing for the idea I've got. I'm making this up as I'm going along, by the way, so if I do mess up, you know why. But anyway, we need 2... Right, let's try and get ourselves some more gold. I know we've got gold in here. We've got 15 gold in here, but I actually want to get these machines running before we actually start, because then we can basically double our gold that we've got. So that's cool. That's why, if you didn't know. So anyway, let's make the pipes. Cool, that might be enough. We also need 2 buckets. And we need to go and get some water. We're almost there, don't worry. Oh, could do with harvesting our stuff. Cool, right then, we need to get up to the top of that. Let's just use this to climb. Alright, so our engines are somewhere around here. And there we go. And there. Right, let's put this on here, like so. There are the pipes for that. And then chuck it up here. Cool. Right, let's place the aqueous accumulator. I don't know, here maybe? Yeah. And what we need to do is put some water source blocks at the side of it. And then it should be good to go. Where's our other bucket? You'll see it's producing water now and putting it through the pipes to the engines. And they're slowly filling up. This water is not being taken from the water source, it's just generating it somehow. I'm not quite sure how it works. Extracts water from its surroundings, so it's from the air, I guess, or something. But it works quite well. And these engines will probably stay full for quite some time. But let's go back down, getting rid of this stupid stone block thing. And let's chuck some coal in them and get some redstone signals going towards these. I think we're going to have to be a little bit messy here. This isn't as neat as I'd like it at all, really. But we need, I don't know, that many levers, 8-ish. Need to just stick them on like so. Eventually we'll probably make like an underground base where we produce all of our power underground, what's it called, like underneath here somewhere. We need some coal or charcoal, don't really matter. We'll just use coal for now. And we'll try and separate these into 6. Something like that. Kind of worked, but didn't. Well, that definitely didn't work. Ah, there we go. That'll do. Right, let's fill them up with coal. Gonna be needing a lot more coal. Right, let's turn these muppets on. This should work, I think. I think this is, yep. You'll know that they're on when the burning flame comes up. And once the heat gets to, I think it's about 100 degrees, we shall start seeing these start pulsing up and down. And then the power will eventually get up to, I think, about 2 Minecraft joules, something like that. As you can see, they've all started slowly moving now. These guys will slowly accumulate some power in their internal storage area. We need to keep an eye on these guys, by the way, because the wire, well, the piping will explode if the power isn't being used in these machines. So that is something to watch out for. And while they're heating up and filling these guys up with some power, we may as well make something that's going to make life a lot easier for when we want to mass smelt items and such. And it's something called a hopper. Just search for it. And it's pretty easy. I'll show you what it does in a second. It basically filters the items down. It's a buffer kind of thing. And it requires a chest, some iron, and a stone gear. That's pretty easy to make. Let's get it done. Just get the chest done. And we also need, obviously, the sticks to make a gear. Turn into stone gear. Place like so. And then iron. Because this is the hopper. Right, if we go and place this on top of, I don't know, the pulverizer, we could also do with one for the powered furnace as well. basically what we can do is chuck items in here and they will sieve down. When this spot becomes clear, another will drop in and we'll be able to pulverize those. So let's get some items to pulverize and we'll see how well it does. We'll just get them for now. Right, let's chuck them in. And they're not being sorted at the minute because they're not going into this tank. If you just click this configuration here, you'll see that on every side of the tank, apart from the beginning, at the front, sorry, every side of the machines, there's a colour. Now we need the top one to say blue, and then they'll start going in there, and then they'll start pulverising up. And these are already set to go out the right hand side, so it'll go straight into the powered furnace. And if we did have a chest right here, they'd go straight out the powered furnace into the chest. So basically we're doubling ore now, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. If we just actually do get a chest going, we'll just nick this one and we'll just chuck it next to it. This will be our new ingots chest until we get a sorting system going. It should chuck them into the right hand side. There they go. They're going in there like so. And you'll see that, let's try and get a test going. We had 15 pieces of gold ore, if you remember. They now will, as you see, look, one got smelted into 2 golden dust there. And then into 4 golden dust, look. It's got like a really good chance of doubling the ore. I don't know whether it does it every time. Not reversible, okay. So as you can see, it's doubling, it's splitting the golden ore into 2 dust each-ish. And then the dust will go into here, smelt up into golden ingots. You'll see that they'll pop in here just a second. There they go, look. So it's a really good way of making your ores go that bit further. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's only been focused around Buildcraft, but I think it's gone on for long enough now, about 22 minutes. If you have enjoyed, then please hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't, then let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for all watching.